I'm trapped in the cerebrum, made him by then be to some degree deadened and blind. Jamie has been seen making the rounds. Actually, fans have been profoundly worried over James' condition. I need you all to take a gander at my jewelry. You all see another MoNique. And that neck ain't fat. Are you saying that you think they take individuals out and clone them? And afterward, when you let me know your dad's playing pickleball, offer me a reprieve. You think you'd consider level Hollywood's tricks. However, at that point, they concoct a new, and surprisingly, more strange one. In the present episode of Hollywood, Getting Carried Away news has quite recently spread that cloning superstars is what's hot on the block at the present time, and it appears to be MoNique's the one spilling the beans today. Seems like the stuff of films, doesn't it? Well, prefer not to burst your air pocket. Yet it's not proof you request. We should simply express one from Hollywood's greatest entertainers. Appears to have been uncovered for not being the genuine article. And here's a dull clue. Said entertainer just escaped the emergency clinic. Subsequent to being debilitated for a lengthy period bed, it's beginning to include now. In any case, there are a ton of layers to this story. So stay with me here all the time. Definitely, I don't consider a portion of these individuals on television or anything we're seeing that I don't for even a moment believe they're here in the ongoing age and time. It's challenging to excuse a few ideas and discussions, including VIPs paying little mind to how wild they are on the grounds that these individuals are crossing each line out there. And at this moment, cloning is by all accounts what's hot in the beyond couple of months. Individuals all around the world have been humming about specific big names, acting or showing up marginally unique in relation to their typical selves. Ear cartilage discourse examples and face wrinkles have all been dissected by individuals on the web. Kanye West, Elon Musk, and numerous different big names have even been gotten down on different virtual entertainment stages for purportedly cloning themselves to go on and own forever their lives of distinction and fortune. Yet exactly how practical are those web guarantees? A lot happening on the planet. He's been jokester. They cloning individuals. Gracious, cloning innovation is genuine. As a matter of fact, I designed it, states German crazy lab rat Dr. Huey. Disciple. The individual who gets cloned really can move their cognizance to their clone at whatever point they need, as I keep the clones put away securely in region 51. The clone then permits the first individual's cognizance to reside on for another human lifetime. Hypothetically, an individual could clone themselves again and again until the cows come home, yet we haven't truly had the option to demonstrate that yet. When inquired as to whether anybody popular has been cloned by him, Disciple began to perspire a little. I have involved cloning innovation on a couple of individuals in Hollywood, the music business, and surprisingly, some world government authorities for lawful reasons. However, I can't uncover explicitly who. Well, it appears to be the ugly truth is at long last out in the open about Hollywood, and individuals generally like to assume Jamie Foxx may be the most recent clone wandering the world. One Twitter client posted this as peculiarly evident about a collaborator that is 100 persuaded that is a body twofold, and the genuine Fox is in a coma. His family is being quieted by the antibody creator and the public authority. This is where we are currently. You see, just 2 months prior, Jamie Foxx was purportedly hurried to a clinic subsequent to experiencing an undisclosed ailment that Jamie had a blood coagulation in his cerebrum. After he had the chance, he didn't need the shot, yet the film he was on, he was forced to get it in a proclamation credited to the entertainer's family that was presented on his girl's Instagram account. That composed that the star had experienced an unexpected problem that necessary him to be taken to the emergency clinic. He had been shooting back in real life in Atlanta with Cameron Diaz just days earlier. At the time, the family likewise said in the explanation that Fox was currently en route to recuperation. However, they didn't uncover what clinical issue he endured. Yet a source depicted the issue to TMZ in additional serious terms, calling it a health-related crisis. However, they said Fox was presently conveying again after north of a month of radio quiet from the Fox family. It was then revealed that Jane was unexpectedly in a good place again. Yet the entertainer wasn't going for strolls. In his bequest good gracious he was spotted on Yacht. Music, Jamie Foxx's street to recuperation, is by all accounts going very well on the grounds that the folks all over town in open now, with TMZ getting the principal look at him since his hospitalization on July 9, 2023. Jamie Foxx was spotted on a boat in Chicago. Waving to bystanders, he additionally seemed, by all accounts, to be joined by a couple of others on board too. And from the start it appears there were a few individuals from his family around, and keeping in mind that this is extraordinary information for the world, the vast majority on the web don't appear to accept that is the genuine Jamie Foxx. And how about we say they haven't been unobtrusive, one individual tweeted. That is the thing I said about this video, drifting around likewise on Twitter. This isn't Jamie Foxx, a second client with a comparable perspective. Composed, I don't believe it's him either. And for what reason do they continue to make up stories? I'm done with everything. I want to believe that he is fit as a fiddle any place he is. It would have been not difficult to discount these individuals as insane. Yet the issue is that Jane was raced to an emergency clinic and stuck there for more than a month for certain individuals in any event. Thinking he had kicked the bucket, then we hear nothing for quite a long time. And abruptly the man is in a good place again. And cruising on a yacht doesn't appear to add up, wouldn't you say? How about we see Jamie Foxx, by the way, is wherever in Chicago? Definitely, I mean the person is he's wherever. Yet on the other side, a few others have an alternate perspective on all that is occurring with Jamie. One client, composed not the counter-vax society, saying Jamie Foxx has been cloned. Others essentially discounted it as past paranoid fears, similarly as with this other individual that composed they sang Jamie Foxx has been cloned. You scheme crabs are excruciating, yet as a general rule there have quite recently been an excessive number of occurrences in this entire Jamie Foxx story for it to just be trick scholars working. And I'll explain to you. How about you believe it's strange that since the entertainer was accounted for to have left the emergency clinic, he hasn't made one video to see the value in his fans for their requests and backing. Yet we'll get that back later in the event that the unquestionable insights concerning Fox aren't all persuading enough for you. Could his colleague, affirming it MoNique, an entertainer and a comic, has as of late spoken about the revulsions of the business and how VIPs continually get grabbed. You think they take individuals out and clone them and set a robot straight? Well, this is what I'm talking about. I don't have any idea what they doing. I don't have the foggiest idea what they doing. As a matter of fact, here to the highlight, give an illustration of how on the off chance that any piece of her actual appearance has changed, fans ought to get on the change and perhaps attempt to search for the genuine her. I need you all to take a gander at my neck. I got a fat neck, you see. That Rosa, I truly do see mine. It's oak. I'll see another MoNique. And that neck ain't fat. These words came from someone that has been in the music business for a long time. And if with their experience they're expressing something like this could happen to them, do you truly believe it's unrealistic that Jamie Foxx may be a survivor of Hollywood's